ago, someone came to me and asked me to voice their story for them. Shout out, you know who you are. Let me be one of many MCs to stand at the microphone and tell you a story about a boy called Richie. Believe me, the things that he has seen could make a grown man weep. So take a minute to listen to me speak about some of the demons that Richie has seen, and I will tell you truthfully about the evil memories that have been left behind and now they're festering deep. Richie was a reserve boy, lived in several different foster homes and never really knew his own family. His dad was wealthy, but an abusive bully, and his mum was just fucking ill mentally. So he was more than happy to stay out of the way with his toy cars and play by himself all day. He went from doorstep to doorstep, but returned to his mother's house when he felt he had no options left, where there was nothing but dark and ash, the stale stench of smoking fags. Dad was a tight ass with his cash. Mother was always forced to dress her boy up in rags. This is the beginning of what happens next, with no love, no hope and not a lot left. No chance to show how we could have progressed, the early stages of a broken man. Depressed, childhood flashbacks, shadows of a not so bright past. Can't believe our time went by so fast. I guess nothing lasts except the flames of pain beneath the smoke and ash. It's childhood flashbacks, motherfucker, they ain't nothing to be laughed at. Only God knows the demons that you'll find when you look inside the mind of a fragile child. So it's a dark night and Richie's in his room, hoping for solitude and watching cartoons. Mum's downstairs, smoking and choking on fag after fag until the pack is consumed. She had a friend over that night called Sharon, the dark shadow, ready to take advantage, waiting for the right moment to take action on abusing a child just to get some satisfaction. Sharon entered into Richie's room that night, viciously smashed his head against the wall several times. These sickening crimes and these acts of violence bring helpless cries to this helpless child, and she sexually abuses him, scars him for life. She fucking uses him, that evil bitch. She took advantage of the poor boy's nature. She must have thought Richie was so young he wouldn't remember, but she could not have been more wrong, cause he's still haunted by his past and what that demon done. Now he's a man and he battles with depression, praying that the flashbacks will no longer haunt him. He's even seeking spiritual pleasure in a God who doesn't even seem to care or hear the pleas of a man overwhelmed in fear, suicidal with an itch to end it all here. Childhood flashbacks, shadows of a not so bright past. Can't believe our time went by so fast. I guess nothing lasts except the flames of pain beneath the smoke and ash. It's childhood flashbacks, motherfucker, they ain't nothing to be laughed at. Only God knows the demons that you'll find when you look inside the mind of a sexually molested child. So last summer, Richie was in France and tried opening up to his dad about his dark past. Suicide was calling, but dad ignored him. He never was supportive, so why now would he be there for him? But I ain't ending this track with negative vibes. Real negativity's always been there in his life, and I'm talking to you now, man, directly, and anyone out there who can relate or feels likewise. And I say that cause Richie, you gotta believe me, you ain't the only one that's lived this sort of life. It's happened close to me, to someone I love and hold dear in my own fucking immediate family. And I've had to see what it does to people, so I just need you to know that you ain't ever alone. And although I can't say the flashbacks will ever go, maybe you just need to embrace them and try and take control. And I think the only reason the flashbacks are increasing is because now you're finally strong enough to deal with them. So don't go on living your life suffering. You're a victim of a crime that even I find sickening. And last of all, I'd like to thank you for coming to me with your story and trusting me to tell it for you. Yeah, it's been an absolute honour, and I hope it brings you closure for the future, my brother. Childhood flashbacks, don't know who to thank, but it's all in the past. So when you're standing on your own looking back, just thank fuck that those last days didn't last. The childhood flashbacks, nothing but shadows of a dark past. You gotta understand that those days are over now, and somehow you just gotta get the last laugh. Don't spend your present being tormented by your past.